Paperback for traveling and hardback for street fighting.
Oh, that makes sense.
Hello, y'all. Welcome back to Case Can Probably Read. My name is Casey, and I probably can.
I cannot.
No, he can't. I haven't posted a video in a couple of weeks because I've been having to post stuff to my other channel and just been really busy. So...
The way I eat my burritos, dude. Aww.
So, in order to get back into the swing of things, I am going to do the 20 questions tag today with my husband, Tommy. I don't think I said your name last time. But we are going to do this tag today while we eat fast food Mexican. So, you're in for a real treat. Okay.
Sweet. Alrighty, first question. How many books is too many books in a series?
Well, I'm not going to say that any amount is too much. What I am going to say is if it's more than 7, I will probably never read it. Because I just have commitment issues.
I hear you.
With
That's how I am with TV shows.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 20 flapping seasons. Yeah.
I feel like 6 seasons is like the top.
Getting smaller. It's too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
I can't commit.
Yeah. Second question. How do you feel about cliffhangers? Not like people that hang from cliffs, but when the story leaves you hanging.
Oh, my God. That's what they mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just to clear that up.
Wow. Well, if it's people, I'm against it. If it's in stories, I actually kind of like a good cliffhanger. Usually, I feel like if there's like a good cliffhanger at the end of a book, then that says to me that the author meant for the story to be more than one book, which is comforting to me. It's not just like they wrote one good story and then they tried to milk a lot out of it.
Yeah.
You know, because their publisher said to or whatever. So I like cliffhangers as long as they're well done and they don't make me angry. It's not like they killed a bunch of puppies and then they're like, what's going to happen next?
Yeah.
I don't like that, but I don't, puppy killing I also don't like.
Cliffhangers are cliff bangers. Hashtag. Third question. Hardcover or paperback?
Paperback for traveling and hardback for street fighting.
Oh, that makes sense. Fourth question. Favorite book? I think that means what is your favorite book?
What would I do without you? I actually really can't answer that. I have, I guess, more than one favorite book. So if it's a series, then I kind of count the whole series. So like the Old Kingdom series, at least the first 3 books. You actually read that one with me. That's the Sabriel.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah,
those are really good.
So those are some of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Sabriel, Lyriel, and the Poison, and then Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik, and I really like that Frontier Magic series by Patricia C. Wrede. Those are probably some of my favorite books.
Nice. Cool name. Fifth question. What is your least favorite book?
That's not what it says.
Oh, least favorite book, question mark. But that means... yeah.
You're like Duolingo. That's a hard one too. I don't like absolutely hate a lot of books, so I don't know. But one I really didn't like, or I didn't care for, was The Magicians by Lev Grossman.
Didn't they make a movie on it?
They made a show out of it.
Okay.
It was like a magic college, but it was like dark and gritty and like I don't.
We watched like one episode.
Yeah. And that's not really why I want magic. I want it to be like bright and to open up all sorts of good possibilities.
Yeah.
And so I read that one and it was like everything got darker and worse. And I was like, no, thank you.
Love triangles, yes or no?
Every triangle's a love triangle when you love triangles.
Good one!
I'm going to go with no. I guess, like, true love triangles are when, like, I don't know. Because I don't know what makes a love triangle. Like, if there are two people that like the protagonist, but the protagonist chooses one, I don't know if that's still a love triangle. But I like that better because if they are choosing. But if it's a case of, like, there's two options and then the protagonist can't choose and they keep going back and forth, I get super mad because that's
it's like
dumb.
Cut the line, y'all. Cut it.
Poop or get off the pot.
Yeah. Next question. The most recent book you just couldn't finish.
Whose Body? By Dorothy L. Sayers.
Why? What did that book ever do to you?
I used it in a street fight, and
just didn't do as much damage as you wanted.
No, it does not bruise as well as you would think it would. Yeah. I saw it on, like, a documentary about British people's love affair with, like, the murder mystery. Dorothy L. Sayers was one of, like, the early mystery writers, and I guess she was really popular. I thought I would try them, and it's just, I think the type of storytelling is older, and it's not something that I have an easy time with. So it's a lot more like dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's two people talking, and you get the story from the conversation, and then it moves to the next chapter, and it's a whole new conversation, and you're supposed to glean all the stuff from what they're saying instead of giving, like, action.
Oh, I guess. So. Okay, that makes sense. So next question, it says, a book you're currently reading.
Oh, I'm trying to read Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson, because Caitlin told me to.
Caitlin.
Done.
Last book you recommended to someone. You told me to read a book.
I tell you to read books all the time. What book did I tell you to read?
That good one. I can't remember. It was something about... No, I can't remember. It was like the Scythe people.
Oh!
What is that one?
It's Scythe.
It's Scythe. Okay.
I thought you might like it, but yeah.
It was a good book. I just, I'm lazy.
You never read it.
I read a little bit of it.
Did you?
Yeah. Didn't I? I don't remember. Anyway, let's let bygones be bygones.
When Mom was in quarantine the week before last, I took her We Hunt the Flames by Hafsah Faizal. Or is it We Hunt the Flame, singular? I think it's We Hunt the Flame. And A Deadly Education. A Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. So I guess those are the last books I recommended then.
What about the oldest book you've read?
Probably A History of the Kings of Britain by Geoffrey of Monmouth. So it was written in the 11th century.
Nice. What about the newest one you've read?
The Raven Spell by Luanne G. Smith. Because it is releasing like tomorrow or something.
Shoot.
So I got it through like a Kindle First Reads thing. But it doesn't come out till February. So
nice. VIP. All right.
I'm pretty special.
What about your favorite author?
That's like the favorite book question. That's, I guess.
Oh yeah, too hard to answer.
I do like Naomi Novik, and I like.
What about the guy with the beasts? Not the beasts. What's it called? You know.
I don't.
Lightning Thief guy.
Oh yeah, I like Rick Riordan.
Yeah.
And there's one other one. I like Leigh Bardugo. She's the one that wrote all those Grisha Crooked Kingdom books.
Okay.
So those are maybe my favorite authors, at least right now.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on buying books or borrowing books?
I mean, do them.
Whatever gets it in your hands, I guess.
I guess. Borrow it if you can, but buy them if you have to or if you love it. That's the only way that I get people to read books is if I actually buy them and then like put it physically in their hands and say, read this.
Yeah.
Like if I just tell them about it, then they'll never read it. So.
That makes sense. What is a book you dislike that everyone else seems to love?
I don't think this one is... I think a lot of people loved it, but I know that there were people who didn't. And that was the Cassandra Clare, the Mortal Instruments.
Oh, yeah.
Like City of Bone, and then... I don't know. They're all City of whatever books. So I read the first 3. And I've read some of her other series that I liked better. But that one, I think people just like freaked out about it. And there were people who really loved it. And I just, after 3 books, I was like, that's enough. Yeah. I think I started the 4th book.
Rabbit.
Yeah. Well, and also like if you lead with incest, where do you go from there?
Do you do bookmarks or dog ears?
I mean, you don't dog ear books, because if you're borrowing them from the library, that's rude, and I just don't do it in my own books.
Yeah.
I don't really use bookmarks. I kind of use whatever I can find, or I'll just close the book and then just open it back up to the page that I was on and find it again.
Okay, what is a book you can always reread?
I reread like the Frontier Magic trilogy by Patricia C. Read like usually once a year, so that's probably the one that's most likely, but I read all 3 books.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Can you read while hearing music?
I mean, I can. I don't like to, because
takes away from the effect.
Well, yeah, I think you know what this is like. Just like, I guess coming from our background, listening to music is a lot more active than passive, so you're kind of picking stuff out. So I can't really read and listen to music the way that I want to at the same time, because my brain would be engaged in one or the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
all right, can you play music and read at the same time? Play it.
I mean, I do, because then I sing and I read the words.
That's true. Yeah.
It doesn't always go well, but it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, one POV or multiple POVs. That's point of views for the viewers out there. Okay. What do you think? One or multiple?
Depends. I like multiple POVs sometimes in like epic or adventure fantasy kind of novels. Like some of Rick Riordan's stuff does multiple POVs, and then some of like Leigh Bardugo's stuff does multiple POVs, and I like the way that it kind of creates an ensemble feel to the cast, like an Avengers Assemble type vibe. Yeah. I don't really like it in like thrillers or in mysteries, because I like it better when that's from one perspective and you can hide stuff and try and still pick it up from just what one person is seeing. So it depends.
Yeah. Do you read a book in one sitting or over multiple days?
I don't have time to read a book in one sitting. I haven't had time to do that in a long time. So if I'm lucky, I might be able to finish a book in a day, but I don't think that I've finished a book in one sitting in years. So, yeah.
Read a book in one day. Challenge accepted. Bam. All right. Last question. Who do you tag?
I don't have a lot of like YouTube friends. And like one of the ones that I do have already tagged me in this, which thank you, Tabitha. I was very excited, and I'm very lame. I was very much, this is like the first time I've ever been tagged in anything.
So you're tagged now. I'm just kidding.
Just pass it back and forth. The only other person that I've interacted with enough that I feel comfortable to like just tag outright would be Bree at Brandywine Studios. She's got a really great channel over there, and I liked a video she did recently on middle grade fiction. So tagging Bree, and you, if you're watching and you want to do this, just go for it. Just
ask your questions.
Put yourself out there. Thank you for watching. If my brand of awkward appeals to you, then please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time,
Cliffhangers are cliff bangers. Bam!
#Cliffhangers are cliff bangers. We don't know what it means.
It's deep, though. For sure.
Okay. Bye.